All right, what's going on, y'all? So today's going to be day 2 of my functional power building split. So today's going to be day 1 of these garage workouts. These things are going to be nasty. So most of the movements today are going to be either weak points of mine or they're going to be completely brand new movements. So today I'm going to take it easy. I mean, this workout's going to suck regardless, but take it, cautious, setting my numbers. That way, starting next week, I'll start progressing up from here. But all the movements I've got in here today, these are ones that either that I've just never done before, or they're already known weak points. So I know going into this workout, this is just gonna suck. So the first movement we've got is searcher squat. So I've already done a couple warm-up sets. The rep range on this is gonna be 3 to 5 reps, and I wanna do 3 working sets of this. So this is gonna be the start of this garage workout. I'm going to start with these searchers every week. These things are just absolutely brutal. Just doing the warm-ups, I'm already drenched, so this is already going to be gnarly. So we're going to go ahead and get into set number 1 right here. All right, so I got 7 reps, so a little bit above my rep range. So I know next week I'm gonna be able to take the weight up quite a bit from this. So I'll go ahead and stick with this weight for the next 2 sets. Rest periods, I want to have full intensity on each set, so gonna rest probably 2 to 3 minutes or so, fully catch my breath. Today's already a warm day in Austin. It's a warm February, so I'm feeling it. So I'm gonna go ahead and rest. Catch you guys in a bit. All right, so about to get into set 2 here. So today I've got planned out 4 movements. I've got probably about 7 or 8 movements in the queue of what I'm kind of thinking might end up being in these garage workouts. So these 4 movements are for sure solidified in here. And then depending on how today goes, next week, I'm gonna be progressing up over the next about 4 or so weeks with all of the different workouts each day. And so with that, I'm probably gonna be throwing in some other movements into this to probably get this to where it's probably about 6 total movements. But for today, we're gonna go ahead and rock with these 4 main ones. And these 4 main ones are gonna be the ones that I'm really trying to progress up over the next several months. So let's go ahead and get into set number 2 of these searchers. Ooh. Yeah, that's another 7 reps. So I'm definitely going to be able to go up in weight next week. So we got 1 more set here, and then we'll go and move on to the next movement. All right, 3rd and final set. These things are hitting my quads like no other. It's only 225, but my pump right now is way more than I would typically have, especially doing 225 with like back squats. So these are definitely hitting the legs in a much different way, which I'm loving, because on another day of the week I do hit traditional back squats. So it's nice being able to kind of hit a little bit more quad dominant, although I am feeling it all the way through my glutes and everything. All right, set number 3. Oh. All right, another 7 reps. I definitely took the first couple sets a little bit easy or something because I was able to get another 7 on that. So definitely know next week going up in weight. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a breather and get set up for the next movement. All right, so for the next movement, I've got farmer's carry. So I have no clue what my working weight's gonna be on this. I wanna do 4 sets, 60-second walks. This is also something I'm gonna progress up in the weight. I'll probably keep it at 60 seconds, but I wanna get to where my grip strength is just like killer. My grip strength is something that is not the strongest. I'm, with bodybuilding, so used to always wearing like Versa grips or straps, or even chalking up. And because of it, my grip strength isn't as strong as, my other movements and all that. I want to work on getting grip strength really, really strong. So this is going to be one of my grip strength movements for the week. Plus, this is also going to be great for just overall conditioning and all that. I'm already smoked from those Zerchers, so this is going to keep furthering that. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this. We're going to do 4 sets, 60 seconds. Right here, I've got 50 pounds on each handle. I have no clue what the handles are, but we'll just go off of what the plates are. So 100 pounds right here.
Halfway point. More seconds. $60.
60? All right. All right. I definitely probably could have done a little bit more on that one. Like I said, today I'm trying to start on more of the conservative end. It is what it is. I don't think I'm gonna add. Maybe I'll throw a 10 on. We're gonna throw a 10 on. All right, round 2 with these. I went ahead and added a 10 to each side, so we've got 120 pounds of plates total. Let's just get right into it. 60 seconds. Oh.
15 seconds left.
Oh.
60.
All right, I definitely felt the 10-pound increase on that one. Forearms are definitely pumped. Gonna go and rest for probably about a minute. We'll get into the third set. All right, we're gonna do round 3, another 60 seconds with 120 pounds.
Halfway point. You got this. "45, 15 seconds left.
Oh.
60.
Ooh. Yep, they're feeling it now. Ooh. This is definitely something I'm excited to progress up with. I want to get to a point that this weight's just baby weight. But right now, I'm already feeling this. Not to mention, cardiovascularly, right now I need some work. So I'm going to be doing a good bit of cardio work through this training block. Not like running or anything like that, but stuff like this, conditioning work to get my cardio up a little bit. We're gonna rest for a little bit, then we got one more set. All right, so my forearms are absolutely pumped right now, which is exactly what I want. You know, I want my forearms to be getting a lot of work on this, and obviously grip strength. For grip, I know this is gonna take a bit more weight for me to get to where this is super advantageous, but my forearms right now, they're pumped. Another good thing too, y'all know that if you watched yesterday's video, a big goal of mine during this whole power building split I built out is I'm wanting just a meaty big back, especially through the traps. And my traps right now, they're pumped from this. So there's a little kind of like secondary benefit, and I'm gonna get into later in the week some of the neck work we're gonna be doing and all that. But gonna go in to get into this last set here, and then next movement I'm not looking forward to at all.
Halfway point.
Ooh. Oh.
15 seconds left. You got this.
Mm.
60.
All right, I'm glad that's done. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get set up for the next movement. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to this next one. It's gonna take a good bit out of me, but gonna rest for probably about 2 minutes, get set up, and I'll catch y'all in a second. All right, so third movement is gonna be weighted jump squats. One is gonna help my squat. Two is just gonna be a nasty conditioning movement. So today, starting out live, we're gonna do 40 total reps. So it's just gonna be times however long I get those, you know, if I need to break it up, you know, every 10 or whatever. You know, my main thing here is I want them to be good jump squats. And then I'll be progressing up probably the reps over this training block. So who knows what we'll end up by the end of this. So I'm just gonna time, whatever it takes me to get 40 total reps. Oh. Ooh. Oh, there's 20. Ooh, I got pump. Ooh. 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 9 more. Oh, that sucked. All right, that ends, third movement, did that in a minute 10. So I got a lot of work to do on those. We're gonna definitely add reps next week to that. Either way though, that sucked for just 40 reps. Ooh, probably gonna add a couple sets to this next week too. Probably do maybe three or four total sets. So we'll see. Either way, I'm smoked right now. We got one more movement. This was the last conditioning one. The next one's for abs. So I'm gonna go ahead and catch my breath and we'll get into the last movement. Holy crap. All right, so last movement we got is my favorite movement for abs, hanging leg raises. Y'all see me do this in the gym. I'm just gonna do a few sets here. I don't know whether I'm gonna do 2 or 3 or whatever, but it's been a while since I've done these. Usually I don't do these unless I'm in a cutting period. I don't like to progressively overload the abs when I'm in a surplus. It's a way to get them really, really thick, which isn't necessarily something I want. I want them strong, but not necessarily, super, super wide and thick. So, but I am adding them back in now. So we'll be progressing this up over this training block. I'm telling you what, my traps are pumped and feeling it from those farmer's carries, which that has me stoked. For this, I am using Versa grips. I do like taking the grip out of it on abs. I just want to be able to isolate those completely. Ooh. Ooh. All right, we're going to do 2 more sets. So I got 11 reps there. It's pretty typical usually. As said, for me, really, really contracting them hard, which I'm trying to hold tension through the whole thing. Usually I get between 10 to 15 reps on a set. So after not doing this for a while, that's pretty typical. So gonna rest for for about a minute. We're getting to the next set. All right, about to get into the second set. So I know this question is gonna come up. So right now the split is 6 days a week. So it's Monday through Saturday, Sunday's the Sabbath. I take Sundays off. But throughout pretty much most of my bodybuilding time, the most I'd work out was 5 times per week, which for most people I think is just about optimal. This training block, I'm trying to, as I progress up especially, I'm trying to kind of like redline. I'm trying to kind of like push my body kind of right to that edge. And in order to fit everything that I wanted to fit in, without doing 2 days, ends up coming that this Thursday, which is usually a rest day for me. Now it's this session. So I am doing 6 days a week right now. I'm confident with how I've got my recovery dialed in my diet. I'm going to be able to handle it, but especially as we're progressing up in weight and reps, like this workout today, in 4 weeks from now, guarantee you is going to look way gnarlier. So we're going to just see, what it takes with the body. I'm not adding anything in. I'm on TRT. I'm on TRT for life. I keep getting asked that question. I'm not cycling PEDs anymore, so it's just TRT for life. So the only variable changing now is basically the volume of these the workouts with the food. The food, that's going to be kind of my main thing that I'm going to be able to push up with this training. So as the training gets more and more intense, I'm going to have to titrate food along with it. I'll take you all through a full day of eating of kind of like my base plan right now. I'm at right about 3,500 calories. I'm not trying at all to be in a deficit. So, bare minimum, I'd want to be kind of around maintenance right now, but I'm happy if I can be in a slight surplus. I'm not trying to get super summer shredded through this block, although I have a feeling the look is going to be pretty aesthetic by the end of this. But my main thing with this is really driving performance. So with performance, you got to eat. So going to be driving up the food as necessary with this. Starting weight right now is I've been 213, 214 this week. So we'll see, what happens to the weight over the next several weeks. I of course don't want to get fat. I want to keep body composition where it's at right now or get slightly tighter. So I don't want to get any fluffier than I am now. So it's going to be kind of a balancing act of how much food to throw in with that. But I'm not going to be limiting food by any means. I don't know if y'all can tell, the only thing I'm dealing with right now is my left rotator cuff has been spicy for the last 3 or 4 months. I need to get work on it, but it's like I can feel it. It's pretty ropey, and it just gets pretty inflamed. So like movements like this, pressing movements, it's giving me troubles, but I'm doing my best to work around it. That's set number 2, 10 reps. We got one more and then we're done. All right, third and last set, and then we're done with today. All right, 9 reps. So that wraps up today. First garage gym workout of this block done. So tomorrow I've got a full day of training clients. So I'm actually gonna probably split up tomorrow's workout into 2 sessions, but I'll take y'all along for that. Tomorrow's gonna be pretty nasty day, but at the regular gym, conventional gym. So that was today. Like I said, we're gonna be ramping everything up from here. This is gnarly. So there's only 4 movements, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel it after only day 2 in this block. So I'm excited about this. Right now I'm not training for any competition. you know, right now, if people ask, I'm just training for life, but really, you know, I'm just training now how I like, which is, you know, obviously still hypertrophy focused. Like I love high intensity bodybuilding. It's like the style of training that, like even more so than the look it gives, I like being in those pain caves of like, you know, just brutal sets to failure with like slow tempo where the tension's really on the muscle and it just hurts. I love that. You know, it's kind of my preferred way of training, but with it gets you really strong. And now I'm incorporating not quite powerlifting, but a little bit more in that direction to just get really freaking strong, and then have some of these kind of weird, nasty conditioning stuff in here, and kind of work on some weak points of mine that I've always wanted to hit. And now, you know, I'm not training for any competition, so what's the excuse? So with it, we'll see, you know, what build this gives. Like I said, I want this whole kind of like top shelf, especially neck, traps, upper back, just to be freaking dense. So dense and strong, you know, the strength, I want it to, you know, not just be show muscle. So we'll take that up, you know, this is only day 2, so we've got a long way to go from here. But hope y'all have been enjoying these kind of just kind of raw training videos. They're definitely different for my channel. So if you guys are enjoying this, you know, I'd appreciate it. Do me a favor if y'all let me know down in the comments, so I know to kind of keep, you know, doing daily effort for these rather than kind of more of those sit down videos or any of that. But let me know what y'all want to see, and I'll do my best to bring it to y'all. Right now, got a pretty full in-person client roster, and then still taking on online clients. So with that, you know, my time right now is not quite maxed out, but it's getting there. So I want to be bringing y'all value on YouTube, you know, for whatever y'all want. If it's these training videos, then I'll keep rocking them. So hope y'all enjoyed this. If you did, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already. God bless y'all. Have a great rest of your day.